Hello, Brenton with All Octane here, and in this video I'm going to open up some brand new 2021 Hot Wheels Q case cars that I was able to find on the pegs. I also found a couple of P case cars that might have been a carryover or that I didn't find at the end of the P case, or I forgot to open in the last video as well. Let's go ahead and get started. This case is stacked. I was able to find, thankfully, all of these on the pegs. I was actually even able to open up 2 Q case boxes right off of a pallet. I didn't find the Super Treasure Hunt, but I did find the regular Treasure Hunt. So here's the regular for the Q case. You'll notice that it is the Lamborghini. It has the Circle Flame logo on it, and it has the Q case, which is the last letter in the sequence up there at the top. Pretty cool car. I was able to find 2 of these right out of a case. Didn't find any Super Treasure Hunts, which was kind of a bummer, but that's part of the hunt. That's what you do. This would be the Q case Super Treasure Hunt. So let's go ahead and start off with the Dodge Challenger drift car. We'll go ahead and open this up first. And here we go. It's in the Hot Wheels race team. Hot Wheels livery kind of has a matte satin finish, blue. Probably the best one of the Hot Wheels team thus far for 2021. They saved the best for last, I guess. Not too bad. Nice metal wing on it. This is actually a pretty cool car and pretty big back tires, which if you guys follow my videos, you know that I like these. All right, let's go ahead then and move to probably a carryover. I think this is a P case car. Yes, this is a P case car. The 70 Chevy Camaro RS in blue. This is part of the Then and Now series. The reason why this is being opened in this case is because I actually forgot this one and I left it on the pegs because it looks so similar to the other Camaro. Yeah, sometimes I don't pay attention. I really need to pay attention. Actually, I really like the interior on this thing. That's kind of cool. The blue in the interior is pretty nice. It's not centered very well, though. I mean, I guess it's centered, but shouldn't the seat be farther back? Oh, well. Taking a lot of time on cars that are not as great. Next up, we have the Muscle and Blown. One of the best fantasy castings for 2021, for sure. Has like a Supra / Ferrari F12 / Mazda kind of look to it. I think it's really cool. I think this is probably one of the best fantasy castings that they've done in quite some time, but just for 2021 for sure. Wheel choice is actually okay on this one. I'd prefer it to have larger back tires, but it's not that bad. Kind of has well, that's a Chevy kind of look with the dual tail lights in the back on each side of those. Pretty sweet overall. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up, we will go with, I think, another carryover of the P case. Yep, which is the 87 Dodge D100 in orange. And we've seen this quite a number of colors now. This was a pretty cool casting when it came out. It's nice just to have it in yet another color. Next up, we have Fire Eater. One of the probably more popular fire trucks. I remember back in the day when the body of this thing would have been metal. Now it is just plastic. And I think it used to have all the way windshields all around. Now it's just front windshields, unless that's an error, which sometimes it's hard to know if you don't find them all that often. But I don't know. Is that an error? Am I supposed to have the things all the way around? Or is this an error? But anyway, it's a cool truck. It's nice to have a fire truck in the mix. And again, it's interesting to know that it used to be all metal and now it is not. Basically, every car left is a phenomenal car. You can't go wrong with any of them. Let's go ahead and open up with the Mercedes-Benz Unimog 1300 in a rescue livery. It looks very similar. It's kind of like the Land Rover. The original one of this one in red looks a lot like that one. When you're blasting through cars, trying to make sure you're quick. So yeah, always take your time. But this thing is pretty cool. I actually like this white livery because it accents the stuff in the bed better. Normally I like stuff not in the bed, but this thing is pretty cool nonetheless. And it accentuates the Mercedes logo a little better and this casting a lot better. I think the color choice was great for that one. Let's go ahead and move to the Range Rover Classic, new for 2021. This thing is sweet. Can't go wrong with Range Rovers. One of my favorite kinds of cars, although I don't know if I'd I think I'd own one if I had money. I know they're kind of expensive to keep up. 81's got Castrol on it. It's got the Land Rover, Michelin. It's a good bunch of stuff. No, a nice windshield on the back. Range Rover Classic. Tampos in the rear for the taillights. Trying to figure out how the interior is. Kind of hard to see the interior. This is a pretty cool casting though. I like it. Not too bad. Next up, we've got the 67 Chevelle SS 396. I believe we've seen this in blue. It's a recolor toward the end of the year now in yellow. It's got the Chevy logo, the bow ties, or the flag, sorry, up at the top. Super Sport on this side. I think this one's a little more detailed than the blue one was. I don't remember all that on the blue one. I'm still finding the blue ones, like the big back tires. I like the yellow better though. This thing is cool. This thing is really cool. I like it. All right, the Pagani Huayra would be the ID car for the Q case. I did not find it, but you know, it is what it is. At least I found the Pagani, and this thing is cool. Gold on black. It's got the Pagani symbol, or the Huayra symbol there on the back. Quad exhaust. Wire 9 spokes, or 12, 10. I don't even remember. I'd have to count them. But look at that. That is fresh. That is really pretty sweet. Another exotic car. We've got the Aston Martin V12 Speedster. So this, I know it's new for 2021. I know Aston Martin is a very proportionate kind of brand, so it's interesting to me to see this casting. I don't think I feel like this should be longer, the wheelbase, because if you look at it from the top, if the windshield starts there, it goes over. It's kind of, I think it's mimicked after the Sterling Moss, the Mercedes Sterling Moss. But I don't know. I really like Aston Martin, one of my favorite brands. I really like all of their cars, but this one in die cast, something just seems a little amiss. But I won't complain because it's nice to have it. And they might put this in like a Team Transports or something like that. Next up, we have a 67 Ford Mustang Coupe. I really like the colors on this one. I believe this is a recolor. I think we've seen it in purple maybe. Now it's in black and yellow. Nice big back tires on this. Yeah, this is a really cool casting. It's nice to see the 67 in kind of a plain but mainline livery. It's nice. Next up, Bad Bagger. One of the cooler motorcycles that Hot Wheels has made. I don't think it's licensed after anything, but when you have a toy car company, why not design all the cars and motorcycles you possibly can? It's like free to do. I have no idea. I mean, it's probably not free to do, but this thing is pretty sweet. Part of the Flame series. It's always nice to add a motorcycle to the collection. Wow, so many to choose from. Let's go ahead and open up the Ford GT, part of the Then and Now series. We've seen the GT40, and now we've seen the Ford GT. There it is. Check that out. I really like the paint. Shimmers quite nicely. White wheels actually works really well with this. Kind of has a little bit of gold accents. Oh, it's got the Hot Wheels logo on it. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's better. This color is better on this one than it was on the GT40. I like it up better on the GT. Next up, Chevy Silverado Off-Road. That's kind of cool. Let's check it out. In yellow, kind of has like a Trail Boss look, although it isn't because it doesn't say that it is. I don't mind this casting at all though. BF Goodrich, just tampos on the rear for the taillights, nothing up front because it's plastic. Base is pretty simple, nothing in the bed. It's not a bad truck. It really isn't. If you want to kind of just take this outside and take pictures of it or something, that's a worthwhile car to do it with. Next up, we've got an 85 Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z. Not bad. Part of the Muscle Mania in blue. And then you've got the Trans Am, I believe, up there, the Hot Bird, in very similar colors in blue. Yeah, this thing is really cool. Kind of Radwood style for sure. You can't go wrong then too, adding in Hot Bird. Same color kind of scheme, except with gold. T-topped. It's got the bird on the hood. Yeah, this thing is cool too. These two cars are awesome. And it's kind of fun that they kind of came in the same case. A little bit darker on the Firebird. A little lighter blue on the Camaro. Which kind of would have made sense. They would have been siblings off the assembly line, or very close too. All right, we've got the 20 Toyota Supra GR Supra. And again, if you've watched my other video, you know from the Fast and Furious series that is an entirely different Supra. Proportions are different and everything. What color do you want to see this in? We've seen this in white. Now we've got it in yellow. What would be... Well, I'm sorry. We've seen it in white in the premium. Now we have it in yellow on the main line. I think it was in another color as well. What color would you want to see it in? I think... Man, I don't even know. Green? Bright green? Purple? Like Stradman? That'd be cool. Who knows? What color do you want to see it? Let me know in the comments below. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open up the treasure hunt Lamborghini Countach police car, because I opened up the other case treasure hunt and I didn't even know. You'll see you've got the congratulations, it simply means you found a treasure hunt. Pretty cool. There it is. There's the Countach. It's got the emergency livery on it. I don't know why they went with a black base. It would have made more sense to go with a white base, I think. But maybe they... No, because the interior is gray and the exhaust is gray. So it's a 3-part car. And they went with a black base. I would have gone white. It would have made more sense. It would have fit with the lines. Now it just looks like the car is cut off right there. Disappointing. But it's still cool. All right. Let's go ahead and go with, all of these are fantastic. We've got the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR in gray, part of the then and now. I believe we've already seen the now version, so this is the then version. The wheels on this thing are fantastic. That is awesome. It kind of has the look that Brian Skyline, I think in the 5th movie, when they're in Brazil, looks like that. Man, this thing is tampoed out too. Fantastic. Wow. I like it. That is one of the best of this case, for sure. For sure. All right, let's go ahead and go to the Honda Custom N600. And is that an error? Goodness gracious. How do I keep finding these things and not noticing these things? Why does that tire in the back look smaller than the tire in the front? It's because it is. All right, I'm going to open it. you guys, if it is, I don't know. I have no idea. Going to have to figure this out. All right, so there's those two tires. They look similar. This, I guess they are same. It's just very hard to tell. It looks smaller. Maybe because the wheel well is? I have no idea. But it's still cool and cute and fun. A nice casting and a great color. I like this color better than the white that it came in. All right, let's go ahead then and open up the Liberty Walk Silhouette Works Nissan GTR. Yeah, we know what that is. Seen this in blue. Now we've got it in red. Liberty Walk. Absolutely stunning. Can't go wrong with this. What more colors would you like to see this in? This has so many color choice potentials as well. And this one's right-hand drive too. That's epic. All right, last up, crossing over the 15-minute threshold. I apologize, but we're going with the Shelby Cobra 427. This, again, would be the Super Treasure Hunt. This does not have an opening hood. The older versions used to have a hood. This is actually very light, in my opinion, but check that out. It actually has the Cobra logo right on there. I don't know if they've ever had the Cobra logo on any of the main lines. That's awesome. It's got the Cobra badge. Hot Wheels. It would have a TH on the quarter panel here if it were the Treasure Hunt, the Super Treasure Hunt. Beautiful, stunning red paint job. This as a main line is just amazing. If you find it as a Super, that's just more kudos, because I think it looks almost the same. Basically, I think the only difference is the wheels. I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, stunning 427 Cobra. There is the 2021 Q case and a couple P cars. Let me know which ones are your favorites in the comments below, and until the next one, have a good one.